Let's go. Let's go. It's your boy, Mr. B-EAZY 215. No Easy Outlet, the podcast. And y'all know why we here. You know why we here. Eagles, Bills, lock in. That's why we here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Eagles getting the ball first to start the game. White uniforms, Bills in all red. And we go Will Shipley on the return and already a flag, already to start the game with a flag. We're going to start the game with a flag? There go my boys, Dotson, AJ, Smith, Goddard. Big number one in the building, Hurts. Big number one in the building. What is the flag to start the game? How do we start the game off with a flag? What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's really coming down out there, John. Though. Oh, this could be a problem early. It's really coming down out there. 3rd and 10. Hurts firing high. Big catch by AJ. Still short. Big catch. Still short. Nasty weather out there. First and 10 handoff. Too much for Cook. Too much. It's a nasty weather game, but it's a game both teams need this game. Hmm. 3rd and 4. Josh Allen back. Eagles pressure. Phillips getting through. Runs right into Zach Bond for the sack. Eagles, and there's a flag on the play. There's got to be holding. It's got to be holding on the Bills, right? Okay, Jalen Carter back there too. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Holding on the Eagles in the secondary. That was a very ticky tacky. That was like nothing. I've seen way worse. That was like nothing. First and 10 for Josh Allen. Handoff. Cook runs right into Quentin Mitchell and Reed Blankenship. It is really coming down out there. That rain is kind of heavy. Second and 7. Josh Allen back. No pressure. Bad throw. Good coverage by Campbell on Cook. Good coverage. Third and 7. Come on, Eagles defense. Come on, Eagles defense. Oh, big sack on Josh Allen. Let's go. Jalix Hunt. Woo, we needed that Eagles defense. Let's go. Good defense, Jalix Hunt. All right, come on, offense. We need y'all to respond. We need the offense to respond. Oh, but it's going to be a nasty game out there. Man, that rain is coming down. I know, though. I know. I already know. We ain't giving out no grease. We don't care that the rain coming down like that. We ain't giving out no grease and no passes. Eagles need to win this game. This one could be one that come down to who has the ball last. This could be one that comes down to who has the ball last. I am surprised with it raining like that for us to come out and go 3 straight passes and not even attempt to hand Saquon the ball. And Tank Bigsby need to see some runs. This is a nasty game. He need to see some runs. This is the type of game where Tank Bigsby run through some tackles. I honestly feel this is that type of game where Tank Bigsby would run through some tackles. Will the Eagles and Kevin Patullo see it that way, though? Will they see it that way? Saquon is just such a generally good human being. We don't want to hear that right now. We don't want to hear nothing about him congratulating James Cook. We want him to go out here and outperform James Cook today. Save that for like after the game or sometime before. You should have said something about that this week. We don't want to hear about that right now. There's Barkley, and Barkley's gonna get about 3. All right, so they missing some guys. Now let's see. Can we take advantage of the fact that they missing some guys, and can we get to chugging along? This seems like a little bit of a up tempo. They don't seem they took long or did they huddle up at all? No, 15 seconds on the play clock. No, they huddled up. They came right out. Still took the play clock down. Handoff. Barkley gets to the outside. Is going to get the first down. Handoff back to Barkley. We went three straight runs the first time, and what's that? 3-4 straight runs right now. Oh, that should be a penalty. He wasn't holding Goddard on that. It looked like he was holding Goddard. Will Shipley gonna get a couple. Oh man, 4th and 4. Got a punt. Not what I was looking forward to at all. Oh my goodness. This rain and this not the start I was hoping for. I was hoping the Eagles would start out a lot faster than this. You know, the playoffs is upon us. The playoffs is upon us. We there, but we need to. This is a good potential matchup, Super Bowl matchup possibility. It is regardless of how you feel about it, it is a Super Bowl possible matchup. Trying to think, is there any team that we could possibly face? I mean, I don't think there's any team in the NFC playoffs that we could face that's a caliber quarterback of Josh Allen, dual threat type of thing. And I don't know. So one possible playoff matchup today: Carolina and the Seahawks. All right, 1st and 10 for Josh Allen. Oh yeah, he almost lost the football. Oh, he did lose it. Got it back. Oh my goodness! And he has a man wide open, deep. Why is he wide open? Why is he wide open? Why is he wide open? Who fell? Somebody better have fell down on the coverage. Come on, Epps. You had a good game last week. It ain't looking good this week, Epps. Bruh. 2nd and 2. Josh getting away from Jalen Carter. Oh, is that a fumble? Is that a fumble? Get on that football. You better beat that big man to the ball. Jaleel Campbell with the recovery. Jaleel Campbell with the recovery. Wow. What a Josh Allen. All I hear y'all talk about is Josh Allen. He makes some of the most bold-headed plays. What was that? You should have just throw the damn ball away. Let's go, Bird Gang. All that talk I hear about Josh Allen. Look at this play. What are you talking about? He is the king of inopportune turnovers. I don't know who got it worse, him or Dak Prescott, but he's the NFL's darling, so they don't talk about it. I don't understand this type. Like, look at that play. He had all day to throw that football away. And right on cue, Josh Allen, turnover. Let's go, Big Bird Gang. We knew he would give us one. We knew he would give us one. Y'all don't like to talk about it, but we knew he would give us one. We knew it. It was only a matter of time. If Jalen Hurts would have done what Josh Allen just did, it would be all over every talk podcast there is. They will be telling you how he is the worst thing since sliced bread. But Josh Allen do it, they're going to poo-poo this away to the weather. They're not going to say nothing about his poor quarterback decision, his high turnover ratio. They ain't going to talk about none of that. I notice you don't hear them talking crazy about Josh Allen and them losing to them teams that some of them teams they should have beat. You don't hear them talking about him like that. You only hear them bring up them type of things when they want to try to downgrade one. When they want to downgrade one and they want to use something against Hurts, that's the only time you hear that. They don't bring that up against them other guys. Wow. What a turnover. What a time for it to happen. And it couldn't have happened at a better time, in my opinion, for the Eagles. Let's go, Birds. All right, good opportunity. You know the name of the game. The name of the game is opportunities. Let's not waste these opportunities. Gotta capitalize. The name of the game is capitalization. No lowercase letters. Hurts finds the rookie Cooper, knocked his helmet off, but he got another catch in the season. Come on, let's go. Oh, let's go offense. Let's go. I'm feeling a shot to Smitty. I'm feeling a shot to Smitty coming. Skinny Batman. I feel like a shot to Skinny Batman is coming. Now we're seeing a lot of Cooper. Where's Jahan Dotson? I ain't mad at it, but where's your Hurts? There he goes. That's the shot. It's to AJ Brown. It's not. It wasn't to. Let's go. 1K always open. 1K always open. Nice shot to AJ Brown. I was calling for Smitty, but I'll take AJ. I was calling for Smitty, and once again, I'm seeing Cooper getting a lot of snaps. Where is Jahan Dotson? Did Jahan Dotson get hurt? Oh, Katera, Grant Katera, catch out of the backfield off of the play action fake. Oh my gosh, but that was nice. I ain't mad at the hit to AJ, but he definitely had Smith going the opposite way. He definitely had Devontae Smith in a one-on-one going the opposite way. Second and 7. Eagles, 11-yard line of the Bills. Hurts, screen pass to A.J. Brown. And A.J. Brown splits contact and goes on the water slide. And he picks up about 9 on the little wide receiver screen to A.J. Brown. Oh, this is 3rd and 1. No tush push formation. Just a simple handoff to Barkley, who's going to get it, and he's going to be close to the end zone, probably about the 2-yard line. First and goal. Hurts in the shotgun. Not under center. Another handoff to Barkley, who's just going to go straight into the center of the sea. They not parting like the Red Sea. Bounce that thing to the outside. They not parting like the Red Sea. It's stout in there. They ain't the Dallas Cowboys letting Herbert run for 30 yards. They ain't the Dallas Cowboys. You're going to have to bounce that to the outside. Second and goal. Hurts under center. Just going to be a little pitch out to Barkley. Nope, a fake. Hurts. Open, wide open. Dallas Goedert for the touchdown. Birds. Nice little play fake. I like the way they sold that. They sold it. It was wide open. Touchdown Eagles. Capitalizing on the Josh Allen touchdown. Jalen definitely had the option right there because if that linebacker would have drifted to Goddard, he had Saquon right underneath. Let's go, Big Bird gang. Eagles take the lead off of the Josh Allen fumble. What a play. And what a bounce. What a play and what a bounce. Let's go. That's one. I need more. That's one. Sheesh. Just remember, at one point, what was it last year? Didn't the at one point last year, I believe it was last year, right? Didn't the Dolphins drop 70 on somebody and they do nothing? But didn't they drop 70 on somebody in a game? Didn't the Dolphins drop 70 on somebody in the game? It don't. I guess it just don't matter. It just don't matter. That was crazy. They dropped 70 on somebody in a game, and they didn't do nothing in the season. It's just like when you look at the thing they have going around now, and they got this. We looking for cancellation prizes, right? Participation trophies. Like they got the thing going around talking about the Cowboys. Oh, number 1 in passing, like number 3 in rushing, all of these top 5 positive offensive stats to be on your couch 3 weeks before the season was over. Should have been 5 weeks. The Eagles should have put the nail in the coffin when we had the 21-point lead. But I mean, I digress. We let that go. We dropped that. I ain't mad at that. Y'all can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. But then y'all running around posting these lavish, I don't even know if they factual statistics about how good of a season it was with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb and 1,000 receivers, all to be on the couch. You about to have an expensive bill to sit home. You feel me? Y'all got the same result of being home or one and done without all of that. We had 13 win seasons, 12 win seasons, number 1 seed, won the division, only to go back home. Now you're about to have an even older, expensive bills. You're about to become an older, maybe a little bit of a better model than the Commanders. Y'all about to be old and expensive. You're about to be old and expensive. But it's not about them. It's not about them right now. It's not about them right now. Josh Allen, 0 turnovers in the last 3 games. Got 1 today. I got a feeling I got a feeling we got another one coming. It's gonna be more. He ain't gonna just have one today. Come on, Eagles defense. Let's go. The offense seemed like the grease is simmering. Let's get them the ball back while the grease is simmering. Josh, back, pressure, fire, and underneath, and great tackle by Cooper DeJean. And wow, he slid like 6 yards out of bounds. That turf must be real sleek after you hit the, because after he got hit, he slid like 6 more yards out of bounds, like the slip and slide. It's really a slip and slide out there. And if you've ever played in, whatever level, you ever played in any of them type of games, you know how it is when it's nasty, it's raining, uh, uh, you're soggy, your cleats is wet. You still got to go out there and get tackled. You got water and mud splashing in your face. Yeah, if you ever played at any level, you know how nasty of a game these rain games can be. You know how nasty of a game these can be. I just need the Birds to play well, pull this game out. I feel like this is a good test. Good test. I don't, next week the commanders are the commanders. I mean, the equipment manager should already be collecting their pads and stuff along with the Cowboys and the Giants. They should be all turning it. And what is that game they got going on today? The Raiders and the Giants. Could there be a worse game to watch? Isn't that like the battle for who's the loser is the real winner? Raiders Giants, the loser is the winner. If you win, you actually lose because it's a battle for the number one draft pick. You're battling for the number one draft pick, so winning is actually a loss. So that's a crazy game right there. That is a crazy game right there. In order to win, you got to lose because you got the number one draft pick on the line. I mean, the Raiders that had a bunch of them and it hasn't served them well. Do I want to see a Giants team with the number one draft pick? I mean, hell, a Giants team with the number two, number three. I mean, granted, they are still the Giants. They still have to do something. So, but that's why I didn't. That's why I don't understand what's going on in Dallas. You've been eliminated for like 3, 4 weeks now. Playoff chances over. Why are y'all still playing Dak Prescott? Y'all should be trying to conserve his health, shop him a little bit, see if you can run the price up, and play Milton. See what you got. Handoff, Cook on first down. Too much. Got about 4. But yes, that's how you know the Cowboys are not a smart organization because a smart organization who has been eliminated from the playoffs 3 or 4 weeks ago. Why would you keep putting the $60 million quarterback out there who's only going to be a year older instead of testing Milton to see if maybe you could get younger and cheaper? 33, Josh wants to run. Got it. And more. Tripped up from behind. Can't let Josh do that. You had to see that coming. We did not. Had to see it coming, and we did not. That's something that Josh wanted to do. They said James Cook be cooking, man. He ain't not cooking today, baby. You not cooking today. Josh back firing in between Quentin Mitchell and Campbell, and it's a catch. Are they saying first down? You giving him the first down? I thought he was I thought he was at least inches short. They just gonna give him the first down. We just gonna give him the first down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Big shot for Allen. Oh, no, good coverage. Receiver turned to the wrong shoulder, but good coverage by Q. Third and 8. One thing you know is Josh going to run and Josh going to sling that thing. Third and 8. Pressure. Eagles defense. Josh gets away. Fires. Incomplete. Could have been picked off. He should have been sacked. We'll take the fourth down. Good breakup by Dory Jackson. You know we talk. You know we listen. You know we call a spade with a door. Oh my goodness, who's down? Is that Zach Bond? No, that's Phillips. Wow. Come on, Phillips. Need you to get up. Need you to get up and walk off the field under your own power. Phillips, jog over to the sideline. Nothing major. You know we've heard about that. We've heard about the injury history with Phillips. All right, fourth down. Eagles getting the ball back. Good stop defense. Good stop defense. Phillips walked off. Little gingerly, but Phillips walked off, so we'll take that. Oh no. And they took out Covey, and now he's hurt. Sidney Brown. Leave it to Sidney Brown. Why would you trip him? And now you took out Brittany Covey too. Wow. Yeah, Sidney Brown got away with one there. You definitely tripped him into Brittany Covey, causing that injury. You caused your own man to be injured. Yo, I swear. Like Sidney Brown is just so reckless. He's so reckless, like with himself, his teammates, the other guys he hitting. Like Sidney Brown, a dangerous player, and not in a good way. Not a good dangerous. He's a dangerous, and he's going to get himself hurt or somebody else, like he just did on this play. Bruh. All right, Eagles. Let's go down here and get a score. We've seen ourselves squander a 21-point lead, so I'm not thinking that we securing anything by going up, but it does put a lot of pressure on Josh Allen, and the more pressure that he's under, the more superhero ball he wants to play. That's the more chances it is for that opportunity to get that turnover. We just got one early in the game. It led to us being up 7-0. So now that the defense has got another stop, offense has got to capitalize. We have got to capitalize on these opportunities. I don't think a win or a loss or whatever affects the position that we are in per se. But for me, it's a good test against a playoff team that could be a potential possible Super Bowl matchup. You could see those guys again. That's crazy. Covey knee injury was only like a 10-yard penalty. That's crazy. You sacrifice a whole knee, possible career thousands, hundreds of dollars for a 10-yard penalty. 1st and 10, handoff. Barkley finds a little bit of space He's gonna get about maybe 5. Chillin'. Bad throw. Gotta make a better pass right there, Jalen. Gotta make a better pass. Jahan Dotson on the wrong side of the field. AJ Brown goes in motion. Timeout, Philadelphia. This play was all messed up. I don't know where Jahan Dotson was at, but he's on the wrong side of the field. He comes back. AJ Brown goes in motion. This is going to be like an illegal shift or something. Good timeout by Nick Sirianni. That's how you manage your timeouts, Nick. That's how you manage your timeouts. This is a big 3rd down and 4. Eagles need to keep momentum. They need to keep momentum on their side. I don't think nobody catches Seattle. 3rd and 4. Good catch. Oh my. Saquon Barkley limping to the sideline. Only caveat to that is you should see some Tank Bigsby. If you was ever questioning if you was gonna get to see Tank Bigsby, you shouldn't have to question it now. Oh, stumble handoff. Bigsby stumbles himself. The turf has got to be slick right now. Another 3rd down. Here we go. Nice play to AJ Brown. Let's go. Nice play. Hurts to AJ. That's what we need. Who said Hurts can't throw a tight windows handoff? Will Shipley spins away into that's a loss of 2. Come on, O-line. Let's block this up. That Cam Jerkins, you back out there, baby. Let's go. Come on, open some holes up. Hurts. Pressure. Throw it away. I don't know what happened on that play. That was very slow developing. It just didn't look right from the beginning. Oh, come on. Make a play, baby. Make a play. Oh, that's got to be a penalty on the sideline, too. It hurts is slow to get up. Come on, that's bullshit. Yeah, Nick, I don't know what you said, but I saw your lips moving. And the last thing I said is, that's my quarterback. That's the last thing I said. I see it out of his mouth was quarterback. Protect my quarterback. Devontae Smith in motion. Hurts, handoff. Barkley gets around the side. Picks up about a yard or 2. I think he tried to show that ankle was cool. He tried to get a little shifty on him right there. He tried to get a little shifty. Well, he only actually got a yard. 2nd and 9. AJ Brown in motion. Fake. Big shot over the top. AJ Brown dropped it. Oh, he know that was one. He know that was one. AJ, Hurts dropped that right in the bucket. You gotta pull that in. Oh, you gotta pull that. And there's no type of pass where he hold it AJ Brown whole arm. He holding the whole arm. What are we doing? Oh, we lost the game. Come on, let's stop playing with me. Oh, we're not doing that. Where is it? Let's go. Eagles go up by 2 scores. It's 10-0, but 2 scores is 2 scores. Nice way to get back on the board and make the kick, Jake. Listen. I know we iffy on Shaky Jakey. I know we iffy on Shaky Jakey. But listen, when the playoffs come, Jake been money, and we know it is capable for him to be shaky then too. But it's not a lot of kickers left in this league with the type of big game experience. We talking Super Bowl, playoffs, crucial kicks in the snow, 61 yards, game on the line. Like, it's not too many kickers left in the game right now that, with the experience and big moment situational kicking composure of Jake. I know, yeah, he got his flaws, definitely do, but so do everybody else on this team. We done seen Hurts be bad at times. We watched Barkley be bad at times. We've seen AJ be, So we've seen some guys that we riding with them. I just think that, look, we just listen. I think we just got to give Jake some grace. I ain't saying we don't got to stay on his ass. Pause. You know what I mean? Let him know when he's doing wrong. I ain't saying that, but I just think that we just need to give Jake some grace. Because when it mattered most, Jake came through. Yeah, he missed some kicks that, in games that could have, but I don't remember it being game on the line and he missed the kick. It be kicks that he missed that come back to bite us. Yeah, I'll give y'all that. I'm with y'all 100 on that. Especially them extra points. Shouldn't be missing them. My point. But, you know what I mean? Big game, big moment, experience, and composure. It's not too many left that been on the level that Jake has been. We talking multiple Super Bowls. We talking seconds, a second or two on the clock. Long distance field goal, 61 yards, 60. Need to have it. Gotta have it. Got it. Snow on the ground. Players kicking spots to make so the ball can be placed. Then, mind you, he got to worry about his foot and running up for the kick to plant his foot to even attempt the field goal. And so I'm just saying, I think we got to give Jake some grace. All right, Bill's going to take over about the 32-yard line. They say Bills in December are the anti-Cowboys. They do their best. They play their best football in December. They said they're the anti-Cowboys. They play their best football in December. Oh, what a big hit on Cook. What a big hit on Cook. Oh, my God. Check on his leg. Check on Cook's leg. Is his leg still in? Oh. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I thought his leg was broke. I thought he knocked his leg out of place. I thought he destroyed his leg right there. He's still in the game, so it ain't hurt. 2nd and 9. Oh, Jalen Carter with a big tackle on Josh Allen. Oh, it's Carlos. He came for the boy. He shot through that hole like a rocket. Josh Allen never seen it coming. He looked like he got 2 healthy shoulders today. He looked like them shoulders working today. Looked like that day off, those couple games off gave you some juice. Woo, what a hit. What a hit on Josh Allen. Oh my goodness, the Eagles are out there hitting insane. The hitting that the Eagles are putting on the Bills right now are insane. They are lighting the Bills up. Oh my gosh. You feel every catch. You got to decide if you want that football. You got to decide if you want that football. Wow. Josh Allen couldn't even try to get away. He had to just ball up. All he could do was ball up. By the time he picked his eyes up, all he saw was big 98 bearing down on him. That's all he saw. All he saw when he looked up was big 98 bearing down on him. All right, come on, Eagles. Let's see what the great Dan Sileo gonna have to say about this one. Let's see what Dan Sileo has to say when his precious love child or his precious love child Josh Allen gets destroyed by the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, he's just gonna say it's because Josh Allen is the only dude out there. He doesn't have any help. Josh Allen has to put the whole team on his back. Yada 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 yada. Higgaba, higgaba, higgaba. We don't want to hear that bull, higgaba. No, sir. No, sir. We do not want to hear that bull jive. All right, come on. We gotta keep our foot on them. We gotta keep the foots on them. Got to keep our foots on them. All right, let's go. 2:49 to go. Who's that in the backfield? Who's 36? Okay, Saquon. Okay, Saquon. Okay, Saquon gonna pick up like almost 9 on first down. That's a big run for Saquon right there. All right, come on. This a good. Well, no play action because you alone, but is this a good place to take a shot right here? Good place to take a shot if you want to take a shot. Play clock running there, waste a lot of time. Hand off Barkley. Oh, Barkley finds some space. Okay, nice. Okay. Barkley found a little bit of space in there. All right, we got like 1 week to go, and all the talk about Barkley being injury prone, we can toss out the window because he'll be done completed 2 Eagles seasons without an injury. After that, I can't go back into the archives and figure that. I know you complete back-to-back seasons healthy. You don't miss no games for an injury. You're not injury prone. You had a situation, maybe, but you're not injury prone. Not when you complete 2 seasons back to back with no injury. So, and depending on, Barkley probably won't even play next week. So he will have completed 2 seasons with no injury. God willing, he make it out of this game unscathed. You know what I mean? That'll be big. That'll be big for Barkley. He can get that stigma off of him. I'm not even going to entertain the conversation when people try to bring it up with me after this point. After this point, you know what I mean? We about two quarters and 2 minutes away from him completing that. I'm sure that might be some type of incentive in his contract, but either way, he made sure he stayed healthy. Maybe that contributed to some of the running or lack thereof we saw this year was a little bit of protecting himself. Yo, where's the Commanders fans? Y'all was talking all that big boy shit. Y'all and the Cowboys was talking all that big boy ish. Only for both of y'all, we already knew the Giants wasn't going to do nothing. That's why I don't bring them up, because we already knew they wasn't doing nothing. You know what I mean? They hadn't showed that they was going to do nothing. Ain't nobody really, the allure that was Russell Wilson. I thought if they would have played Jameis Winston, though, they would have been in a better position. Had they played Winston, but, whatever. 1st and 10. Dallas Goedert in motion. AJ clapping. He rubbing them gloves. AJ rubbing them gloves. You know what that mean when you get to rubbing them gloves. Hand off Barkley. He ain't going to AJ on this one. Okay, Barkley dragging people about 4.5 yards. Yeah, that hit out there almost. I thought his leg was ripped off right there. Hurts back. Throw it. AJ come on a comeback, making the catch. I thought he was just throwing a lame duck to throw it away out of bounds, but he was throwing a comeback route to AJ. Oh, his hand got hit, took something off of it. 5 catches for AJ Brown, 68 yards. Tank Bigsby. It's going to Bigsby. Yep, and it was a little swing pass. Bigsby. Second and 5. Hurts back. Bills bring pressure. Devontae Smith makes a man miss. And Skinny Batman up the middle picks up the first down. Let's go. Let's go. That's right, Hurts. Gather the troops. Gather the troops. You get a touchdown here. This is devastating for the Bills. Although we've seen ourselves squander a 21-point lead. Tank Bigsby slips, still stays up. Oh, and he fights for extra yards. Man, if he ain't slipped. Wow. Somewhere Dan Cilio is punching the air. Somewhere Dan Cilio is punching the air right now. Second and 8. Hurts changing the play. Fresh out of a timeout. 5 seconds on the play clock. And the Bills take a timeout. This feels like a Hurts. This feels like a Hurts keeper. This feels like a Hurts keeper. Are we calling our shot? This seems like a Hurts keeper. No, he takes a shot. Overthrows Goddard. Yeah, I think he wanted Devontae Smith, but that linebacker knocked Devontae Smith down. All right, Eagles come out. 5 wide receivers. Hurts all alone. I would have went keeper on the last play. That was a Dallas Goddard wide receiver screen. Kevin Patullo, you can take that one and throw that out the playbook. Did not like that, Kevin Patullo. You can take that, throw it out the playbook, especially for the situation. You should have went on 2nd and 8. You got a timeout. You should have had Hurts to the keeper, have him go up the middle. Not enough points. This should be 21, not 13. Remember, touchdowns keep you elite. Field goals get you beat. We say it around here every week. We say it around here every week. Touchdowns keep you elite. Field goals get you beat. I mean, if you're the Bills, you got to feel like you're in a great place. We down 2 scores, yeah. But this could easily be 3 touchdowns instead of just 2 tutties. I mean, it's still a mountain, but it's not a mole. You get what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, come on, this stupid little puzzle. Yeah, Bills a good team. People might not want to admit it, but they are a good team. Getting a win out there against the Bills to me. Oh, come on. What's the fight? Who's fighting? It's 3 seconds left, guys. It's 3 seconds left. It's unnecessary. They've had comeback wins and we've squandered leads. This is a match made in heaven. Yeah, so the Bills feel good about themselves going into halftime, only being down 2 scores. We have to worry about halftime adjustments and how the second half of our games are going to go. It's literally just a thing. But Eagles lead at the half. Kudos to Nick Sirianni for reading the room, not doing nothing crazy, trying to take any unnecessary points, go for it unnecessarily on fourth down. Get the points. This is a nasty, ugly game. You don't want to try to get out of here with no injuries, possibly rest your guys next week against Washington. I think you can win that game with Tanner McKee and Tank Bigsby and Cooper and Jahan Dotson. You should be able to win that game. And Grant Carter, you should be able to win that game with your backups. You could probably win that game with your backups, get your starters, a week's rest. You know what I mean? It's not going to be what the number one seed is, but you can kind of compensate for that a little bit. You can compensate for that a little bit. I mean, look at the Lions last year. Number one didn't serve them well, and I think the Eagles ended up having more home games. Just because of the way it all played out without even having the number one seed. So I was never sold or pressed on having the number one seed. I know it's a lot of people that's investing in it. It has its good points. I'll be more worried about, with the number one seed, somebody who's getting on a roll coming into the playoffs and they just came off of a wild card win coming in. They coming in hot. You coming off of the bench cold. You know what I mean? I'm more worried. I'd be more worried about that than, you know what I mean? The week of rest is just that only concerns if you have major players with injuries, or you want to give some guys a chance to heal up. But you can do that, like the Eagles are probably going to do in the last week of your season, if you've done the work to seal your fate. If you've done the work to seal your fate, you can take your break without getting the number one seed. I just don't see. I get it, but I was never pressed about the number one seed. We won the Super Bowl, and we was not the number one seed. Uh, so I was never really a big investor in the struggles for the number one seed. Listen, if we three, we gonna be three. Somebody gonna come to the link. We're gonna punch him in the face. Then we're gonna jump on a plane and we're gonna go put our feet up on somebody's couch and somebody coffee table at their house. That's just what we're gonna do. That's how it's gonna rock. That's how it's gonna happen. And this is a team that travels well at home or on the road. So wow, Baker Mayfield and them lost to Miami. Nobody talk about that. Let Hurts do something like that. Let Hurts do something like that. It is late breaking news if Hurts lose a game to the goddamn Miami Dolphins. That is late breaking news. It's halftime. You know how halftime goes around here. Let's see, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Y'all make sure y'all stay wavy, stay locked in. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. But it's halftime, so we're gonna take a little break with your boy real quick. We back. Second half kickoff. Second half kickoff. Let's go, baby. Let's see what these second half adjustments are like. The big thing is our second half adjustments in third quarters. Gave up too much on the return. Bills going to start about the 40-yard line. It's a flag on the play. Well, that erases that good return. First down pass from Josh Allen is complete. Dory Jackson, make that tackle. Don't be all nonchalant with that tackle. Come up sticky. Josh back, handoff to Cook. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Jalen Phillips back out there. That's a good sign. That's why I was glad he was able to get up and walk off under his own power. Oh, and a drop on third down. It's 4th and 1. What are the Bills going to do? Watch the fake. Watch the fake. Desperate teams do desperate things. Watch the feet. Watch the feet. Hopefully the timeout was because they saw something like I did. Oh, they punt the ball away. Good stop for the Eagles defense. Took that advantage right away from the Bills. They was getting the ball after halftime. Nice way to take that advantage back. Go get 7. Let's go get 7 here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need to go get 7. Mm-mm-mm. Here we go. First and 10 Hurts. Barkley. Handoff. Barkley stumbling forward. Picks up about 5. Oh, nice run by Barkley. Good run. It was not nearly interception. Hurts was. Second and 10. Hurts under center. Bills bringing pressure. Handoff Barkley. Nothing there. Going to lose 2 yards. Now, I do feel like Now, I do feel like Hurts needs to see that at the line of scrimmage and see that that play is not there. I do wish that he would do that. That would be nice. Pressure from the Bills. Hurts gets away from it again. All right, Eagles giving the ball back. What a punt by Brandon Mann. And it's negated by a hair because his toe was on the line when he touched the football. It's the little things. It is the little things. Oh man. Come on, Birds defense. What's going on with this offensive line, though? I feel like the Bills have been able to get through and make, once again, these are all games and teams that are going to make us better for the playoffs. Let's go, though. Y'all see it, though. Just got to hold on. Hang 10 and keep doing the same thing that you've been doing. It's the second half, though. That's what I was talking about. Second half adjustments. This is where you begin to worry a little bit. First and 10. Phillips on the edge. Heading to Cook. Phillips missed the tackle. You got to secure that edge, Phillips. And they allow Cook to get around him after the missed tackle for the first down. That's what I was talking about. We've seen ourselves lose leads, and the Bills have comeback history. So this is going to be one of them ones. Got a feeling we're going to be cardiac, guys. It's going to be a ride. We're going to be cardiac to the end. Josh Allen hit as he throws, still gets it off, and Davis picks up the first down. In the face of the blitz, Josh Allen still got that off. It is coming down in this game. Could this rain be affecting the play calling on both sides? Could the rain be affecting the play calling on both sides? Josh Allen under center, man in motion. 1st and 10. Eagles look like they want to bring pressure. Handoff's going to pick up about a yard, maybe two. Come on. Nolan Smith, you've been quiet. I need some action over there, Nolan. Give me some action, Nolan. Nolan Smith. And Josh Allen just throws it away. Bringing up 3rd and 9. It is coming down out there. It's gotta be hard to throw the football, let alone catch it. Now, I've like I said, if you played in any of them games at any level, so I'm experienced on trying to catch footballs in that type of weather, but never to snap, make the throw, and hold on to the football while the defensive line is on me and chasing me. So kudos to Hurts and Josh Allen. 39, and Josh completes it for the first down. You celebrating, but y'all needed it. Y'all couldn't afford to not get it. 1st and 10. Josh Allen alone in the backfield takes the ball. Pressure coming. Sacked. A Jomo. Big sack for a Jomo. Josh Allen could not get away. I see you, Nolan. You was late, but I see you. 2nd and 18. Come on, Eagles. Let's not play with them. Don't give up the first. 2nd and 18. Here comes Carter. That's got to be a hold. No holding call. You can see Carter clearly be a hold. Good tackle by Campbell, but no holding call. Josh Allen out there limping a little bit. 3rd and 15. Come on, defense. Don't give up the first. Jalen Carter rushing from the outside. Phillips inside. Nolan Smith, bottom of the screen. Nolan, pressure on Josh, forces the bad throw. Good pressure from Nolan Smith. All right, Eagles get the ball back. What will they do? Got to see how this Josh Allen injury plays out for the rest of this game and possibly the rest of the Bills season. Because if you've already secured whatever spot you're pretty much in, and it's just seeding, maybe you rest Josh Allen next week if you're the Bills. Do you rest Josh Allen and get him a little bit of rest before the playoffs? Okay, Jalen Hurts is 7 of 9 versus the Blitz tonight. That's a guy they told us could not read defenses. That's what they tried to tell us. Devontae Smith in motion. Ooh, that was nasty. I thought that was picked. They jumped the slant. They wanted AJ on the slant, and the corner was there. Second down. Come on. Gotta do something. Can't keep putting the defense out there. You gotta capitalize on these opportunities. What a catch by Devontae Smith. And I think he's hurt, but he held on to the football. What a catch. What a catch by Smitty. I swear, I think he just landed and his knee hit him in the chest or the ribs. That's a catch. The Bills, y'all crazy. That is a catch. You are challenging rather than Devontae Smith made that catch. That is a catch. I didn't see no part of him lose control of the ball. I don't know what the announcer is talking about. I didn't see no part of Devontae Smith lose control of that ball. I didn't even see it look close to touching the ground. And since they ruled it a catch anyway, it has to be undisputable. But I didn't see any inkling of that ball moving, touching the ground, or nothing. He maintained full control of that football despite whatever happened to him on the play. So, all right, we had to use an early timeout. So this would be perfect if the Bills have to if they lose a timeout on this challenge, which they should. By all accounts, they should lose a timeout on this challenge. Yeah, hopefully the Eagles and Hurts they're using this time to like strategize at least a play two, maybe three, maybe go to one and then a little up tempo. Something take advantage of this TV timeout while the Bills decide they want to waste the timeout. Now all the replays they've showed, I didn't see anything that would indicate anything but a catch. Oh, they ruled it not a catch. Who betting on the NFL? Somebody get that ref. Somebody investigate that ref. You have to be betting. What on that play? First of all, I was told it had to be undisputable. What was undisputable in that play to make you overturn the catch the ruling of a catch? BS. BS. So they had to kick Devontae Smith out of the game for one play because he was injured the play before the challenge. So he had to stay out for the next play after the challenge. Who in the NFL is making? Who put the call in the NFL to overturn that call? Who got money on the game? I must know. Ain't no way you overturned that call. That was a clean catch. And we're going to be talking about that. Regardless of the results of this game, we are going to be talking about the catch, not catch. We're going to turn into Dallas fans out here talking about the Dez Bryant catch because that was a catch. It was a catch. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like somebody need to be investigated. Somebody needs to be investigated. Who is betting on these games? Ain't no way you overturned that catch. Ain't no way you over. It's not no way you saw enough to overturn that catch. It's not, bro. Not from any of the angles they showed on TV. And it was called a catch on the field, which means it has to be undeniable, undisputable evidence for you to overturn that call. For you to overturn that call. Nah, somebody got to be investigated. Nobody ain't going to say it. I'm going to say it. Somebody needs to be investigated. Somebody got money on the over-under or something. That should have been a catch. The Eagles were driving. They done put the Cam Ward story on Tubi. They done put the Cam Ward story on Tubi. You're in the NFL now, bro. You got to buy a spot on Netflix or something. I know regular everyday people who got a movie on Tubi. I ain't trying to knock your hustle, my boy. I am not trying to knock your hustle, my boy, but I know regular everyday people who got a movie on Tubi. That's all I'm saying. You in the NFL now, boy, you better pay that little ticket, get that spot on Netflix. All right, James Cook, he's going to get nothing. Come on. We ain't playing with the NFL. We know y'all got money on your illegitimate love child, Josh Allen. You already gave him a MVP award he did not deserve. Y'all gave him an MVP he didn't deserve. And now y'all still trying to cater to him. Second and 10. Josh Allen, bag pressure from around the bag, doesn't get there off the fingertips. Good coverage by Jaleel Campbell. Great coverage by Jaleel Campbell. We got 13 yards this half, and it probably was 2 drives. Third and 10. Josh under pressure, sails one. Pass interference, where? It's bullshit. Bullshit. Trying to keep Josh Allen relevant and alive. Eagles should have been still driving. Josh Allen and the Bills should be punting this football. The NFL is trying to keep It's illegitimate love child in the game. I don't know what the NFL and people have with this love affair with Josh Allen. He cool, but he ain't all that. Second and 7. Pressure. Eagles defense. Josh going deep. I mean, and he makes the catch. They ain't gonna overturn that. Oh, did it touch the ground? He ain't make that catch. It touched the ground. If the catch that Smitty had touched the ground, ain't no way this catch Shavers ain't touched the ground. Look at his elbow. Where's the ball? Hell no. Hell no. We got robbed again. They robbed us of a catch. They gave them a catch. A pass interference that wasn't pass interference. Somebody is betting. Somebody got money on this game. 3rd and goal. Come on, defense. Cook gonna get nothing. 4th and goal. Let's go, Marcus Epps. Welcome back. Big 4th down right here. Big 4th down. Come on, defense. One more. Do we got one more? Watch Josh Allen trying to run. No, he did not get in. He did not get in. Down at the 1. Down at the 1. Great stop defense. He did not get in. Short. I never seen it before. We got to tush push our way from the half-yard line just to get some space to run a play. Come on, offense. Y'all got to help this defense. This defense is playing lights out. I feel like we just getting space for the punter right here just to give it right back to him. I mean, granted, it wasn't a lot that we could do, but from the half-yard line, but I just feel like we just getting space to give him the ball back right now. I feel like Kevin Patullo just gave up and got scared right there. I know we had to get some space, but he could have did a shotgun. A shotgun with a couple of quick slants in there and took at least one attempt. Okay, nice hit by Jaleel Campbell. I said that this is feeling like it's going to be cardiac to the end, and we're going into the fourth quarter, up 13-0. Nasty weather game. But those of y'all who be around, y'all know what it is. Fourth quarter. This is where the money is made. This is where you earn them titles like legendary, comeback kid, GOAT. This is where that money on the contract start to make sense. When cents start to make dollars, it's right here. Fourth quarter, money time. We left a lot of meat on the bone. I'm taking it with a grain of salt because I see how heavy the rain is pouring. I get it. I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but we left a lot of meat on the bone out there. I wish we'd have got some more points out of that drive. At least a field goal. We'd have got at least a field goal out of that drive. I would feel better with them needing a 2-point conversion.
How we doing? Good. Hey, I'm here to grab a skid steer on the back way down there. Okay. All right. Thank you. No problem, sir. Have a good night.
Uh, all I know is the defense is playing lights out. I'm not saying the offense is playing bad, but we needed some points. We needed some points out of that drive, and we just did not get them. Yet another 3-and-out for this Eagles offense. Gotta help this defense out. Like if you was getting field goals. Bro, we are letting them hang around. Why are we allowing them to hang around, bro? We are playing with our food again. We are playing with our food again, bro. We are supposed to, bro. Even if you was getting field goals, it would be almost insurmountable. But it's like the NBA when you allow a team to come back from down 15 or 20, that means you stop being productive on the other end. That's what that means. You stop scoring. If they down 20 and you scoring and they scoring, they can never catch you. What are we doing? Giving this team way too many chances. Way too many chances are we giving Josh Allen to find a way to beat us. Once again, I'm taking it with a grain of salt because of the weather, but come on. I feel like we playing conservative, like we trying to win the game, but we trying not to get nobody hurt or nothing at the same time, which is a bad way to play. Come on, take your time. Y'all don't gotta rush. What y'all rushing for? Slow down, Josh. Use up more time. Big pop up in the air. Big interception. Big pop up in the air. Big interception. First, second and one handoff picks up the first down. Come on, man. Big play defense. Big play. I know y'all been out there battling. Big play. Big play. Need another big play defense, another big stop. 2nd and 7. Come on. 3rd and 1. First and 10. Pitch out. Eagles defense giving up too much. Getting tired. All right, another 3rd down for this Eagles defense. Creeping up on 7 minutes to play. Come on, defense. Let's go, defense. We need one. Need one. Wide open. 1st down. Come on, defense. 1st and 10. Handoff right up the middle, wide open. Close to a 1st down. Offense, y'all gonna have to play. Cardiac to the end. All right, another 31. Defense trying to hold again. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown, Buffalo. The only plus side is that touchdown took a lot of time. Eagles, you got to respond with a 6-minute drive. It's 5 minutes and 11 seconds left. Wow. And the extra point is blocked. It just gets more and more interesting. It just gets more and more interesting down the stretch. I mean, you'll take that. The Bills took a bunch of time off the clock. You block the extra point. You keep it a touchdown game. Still, this offense needs a 6-minute drive. This Eagles offense needs a 6-minute drive. I said this would be cardiac, guys. I said this was going to be cardiac Eagles to the end. Cardiac Eagles to the end. Jalen Hurts doesn't have a completion in the second half of another game. I blame that on Kevin Patullo because you can call a screen pass and get him a completion and get him going. Yeah, okay, and then we just toss out to Barkley, and Barkley just quits on the play and just goes down. Like, try to run through a tackle, maybe Barkley, maybe not give up your momentum. Where's Tank Bigsby? Need a first down. We need one. Kevin Patullo, what are these give up plays? What are these give up plays? An inside draw? An inside draw. Your house about to get egged again, Kevin. Kevin, they about to egg and TP your house again. Pass interference. That's got to be pass interference. He never turned around to look for the ball. If you call pass interference on Quentin Mitchell, how is that not pass interference? How is it not pass interference? How was that not pass interference on Smith? What happened to the days when the quarterback does not get his head around when he's playing defense? Because I thought you had to get your head around and see the ball while you're playing the ball. He's just running through Smitty. He's just hands up running through Smitty. Quentin Mitchell just got a penalty for that. If you're going to call it one way, call it the other way. You got to call it even across the board. Who is betting on this game? Why are they trying to keep the NFL's illegitimate child, Josh Allen, alive in this game and in the season and relevant? It's going to be cardiac, guys. Cardiac to the end. This is what I tried to tell you as we creep inside of coming up on under 3 minutes. Saquon, don't you go look at the goddamn thing and see what's going on. You stopped running and you gave up your momentum as opposed to running through tackles. I needed a 6-minute drive out of y'all with 5 minutes and 11 seconds, and you gave me one. You gave me one. They got the ball back with 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. How is that not a hold? How is that not a hold? Somebody is betting on this game. More Eagles defense. Save the day again. Adoree Jackson. Come on, man. The NFL don't want us to be stress free. They do not want us to be stressful. They definitely don't want. They definitely don't want Hurts being undefeated versus the NFL's darling. They definitely don't want Jalen being undefeated versus the NFL's darling. Because it adds to the conversation. You know, when they try to keep him out of those elite conversations, it adds to the caveat. Swiss Army knife. Big fourth down. Eagles defense, y'all gotta be aware. Gotta be aware of the moment and the situation. 4th and 10. I ain't mad at the play. I hate the situation. Cardiac to the end. Are you not entertained? Run them likes up. Tap that screen, share, whatever. Yeah, I mean, run it up. Are you not entertained? I told y'all when the time y'all got here, this was going to be cardiac. Cardiac to the end. The NFL just don't want us to be at peace. And they want to keep saving their illegitimate child right here. And Josh Allen. Gave him a pity MVP. They keeping him in this game. Come on, Eagles. How's that not a hold? How is that not a hold? That was good coverage by Mike. That was good coverage by Marcus Epps. I will say key moments, key plays. That was a creative little lateral play to keep the 4th down alive. And what a catch. Marcus Epps in great position. I mean, he played it about as well as you could play. He even folded all the way to the ground. I don't know what more we wanted him to do there. Goodness gracious, this game. Come on, we need to play defense. How are they not calling no holding penalties? All of that is going on, and there's no holding penalties. What are we? Are we serious right now? I just knew Jordan Phillips was going to strip that ball out. Right, because I didn't think Josh saw him. I thought he was going to strip that ball out. Thank God for the blocked field goal right now. This would really be cardiac. Come on, defense. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Damn it, man. Come on, defense. Cardiac to the end. Oh my God. Cardiac to the end. Bruh. Do you got one more in you in this half defense, in this quarter, in this regulation? Because if we go to overtime, I need you again. If we go to OT, I need you again. Do you got one more play in you? One more breakup. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, your time is now. And touchdown Buffalo. Going for 2. Ah! You played with your food too long. You played with your food too long. You should not be in this position. Incomplete! 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 Don't you come here and play with the bird game! We play with our food. We sending Josh Allen home. That's what you get. Think you gonna come in here and you gonna play with the birds like that instead of taking the easy field goal, go to overtime? Who do you think you is? Who do you think you is? No good. No good. What will they say now? Everybody wanted to know what we would do if we lost to the Bills. We'll never know. We will never know what we will do if we lose to the Bills. We will never know. Because Jalen's still undefeated versus Josh. Jalen's still undefeated versus Josh. Dan Sileo, he gonna cry in the car. Dan Sileo gonna cry. The son he always wished he had did not get it done tonight. We left it too damn close. Come on, I just watched Green Bay lose a game because they couldn't recover a simple onside kick. Let's not make the same mistake. It's over, baby. Stick a fork in them. Eagles definitely avoid that 2023 taste in our mouths as we get to our 11th win. Hey, big ups to Marcus Epps. Welcome, Marcus Epps. What a block by Jalen Carter for us to even be in this position on the field goal, a field goal block. I still don't like what I saw from the offense in the second half. You know, they disappeared again. I don't think Jalen Hurts had a completion in the second half. It's definitely a lot of things to clean up. But you went out here and you beat a playoff team today. This team's going to the playoffs. They got 11 wins, and you beat them. Was not pretty the whole way, but for all the dirt they can say about us, they didn't score enough points. Go talk to them. They didn't score enough points today. They did not score enough points to compete with us today. Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles, get the dub. Take down Josh Allen. That's another one of the NFL baby darlings that Jalen Hurts can mount on his wall. It's mounted on the wall of Jalen Hurts. Another one of those guys they want to throw above him. Another one of them guys who name they want to say is so much better than him. And if they had the talent he had, yiggity, yaggity, smiggity, smaggity. We don't care. All of these numbers, oh, Josh Allen, this 30 touchdowns. Don't talk about his 30 turnovers. They don't talk about his Jameis Winston-like instincts. Don't nobody talk about that. Yeah, he put up 30. He rushed for this. Yeah, and he trucked this person and got in the end zone, but you don't talk about the fumbles he had. You don't talk about the interceptions he had. But we'll talk about that listen, it's a victory, and it's always a good one when the Eagles get it. It's your boy, No Easy Outlet, the podcast, and we're going to talk about it in the post-game victory. You feel me? But thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with your boy. It's another one. Get ready for Victory Monday. You dig? You dig.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.